Hi guys, today on the Late Night Show with Chichi Stylxz, we're going to take a moment for George Floyd. A moment of silence for the panic that has been caused by his death in this country. A moment of silence for his family, for him, and for every single person that we lost in the series of racial injustice in America. We salute you as you rest in peace, George Floyd. That one was for you as you rest. On to our show for today. We're very saddened by what we see in America, but we are very happy that this is happening. We're very happy that activists are standing up. We're very happy that we're owning our voice, and finally it seems like we're actually going to be heard. We're very happy that our culture and our people are just not going to fade away because of racial injustice, that no more of our young sons should have to die. No more tears have to be shed. We're happy to be exercising the opportunity to speak up and speak out. We're happy to be unifying all colors out there, standing, protesting for us. They're blacks, they're whites, they're Indians, they're Mexicans, they're all sorts of people out there standing against racial injustice. And we're happy that you are standing with us. This is going to be a real short video because I don't have the energy to speak on anything else or to think about anything else but George Floyd. There's nothing else more important at this time and at this season than that. We commit our ways, our desires, our dreams, our goals into God's hands. He takes absolute control and He's in charge of this moment. We look to leadership, but we pray for our leaders. We pray for our young ones. We pray for mothers who are crying, who are wailing over their sons that they've lost and their daughters. We pray for the souls that have gone. For the COVID, for racial injustice, just this week, we've lost people in Detroit. We've lost people that are out there protesting. More people are being arrested for protesting than people, than the rest of those who actually caused this, so that we can reduce the anger of the people. Where are our leaders? Where are those who want to stand for justice and stand for what's right? This is the opportunity to do so. This is the opportunity to stand up and use your voice. We're going to cut to a quick interview of the day. This interview is with Nkem DenChukwu. Nkem DenChukwu is an author, a filmmaker, and she is going to speak to us today about one of her books that talk about racism. So in this season, it's good to talk to your children about what's happening with the protests. It's good to discuss where they stand, where your family stands, so that you and us and we as a family can grow together and bring change to our community. It is very, very important that you have this conversation with your children about the protests. Let's go to our interview with Nkem DenChukwu.
We know it's a blessing to know people that, because my daughter read Tribal Echoes, and I remember, and she was like, "Oh, I have to learn Igbo. Please, guys, if you don't know Igbo, if you want to learn Igbo, you need to go get Tribal Echoes. That's the book from KemDenChukwu.com that you need to get. But all her books are available on Nkem DenChukwu. So tell us the one that focuses on the racism and bullying that we should suggest to our parents that want to talk to their children about what's going on right now."
When I know Tribal Echoes is more on culture. Okay. But you also know that it has a short stories, a collection of short stories. So I think about 20 short stories, if I remember correctly. So some of the stories in there actually have racism. Ooh. Where this Nigerian woman, I think, married a German. So you see racism play a part there. Right. But of course, a couple of my children's books on bullying are Alligators, the bullies of Poughkeepsie, of course. The title tells you that it's on bullying. Yeah. Then I have See Me, Don't Judge Me. That's from last year. It has a story in there, but it just focuses on mostly kindness. See Me, Don't Judge Me has images of kids from different races.
Nice.
So basically saying, just when you see me, don't look at my skin color. Don't judge me.
Right.
Because there's more to what you're seeing. Right. There's more the skin color, you know?
Right.
When you see somebody, you have to think about the smile and the heart and the behavior and all that. It's not just the skin color.
Skin color.
You know, then of course I have about a boy. Oh, let me see. I even forgot the over here. Like this right here is also on bullying, you know.
Yeah.
I can't give out anything, but when you read the book, it will shock you the reason this boy was actually being bullied by his peers. Then let me see this right here.
So our team at Chichi Movies is going to get a copy of all your books tonight. Just for your time today, we have some children that we're working with, and we want to make sure that they have a copy of your book, but we want to be able to share this link with them so that we can say, hey, you know, there's the books we ordered, but take a look at why we ordered these books so that when you read them or your parents read them to you, you can get to understand better what's going on outside and why it has to happen. We are all for peaceful protest, and we're all for the magic that happens as we protest, because again, right now, they just gave a higher charge to the guy, second degree, which is better than third, but we want first, because I think an eye for an eye comes, I think it comes into play at this time, but I'm not the judge. I just pray that it gives us peace. I think people will go home and chill out if they find out that he gets first degree and all those other guys get charged. People will go home. People don't continue. Yeah, if you want these protests to die down, give the people what they want. They want this to be addressed properly, and they want fair judgment, you know, for the death of George Floyd. So again, I want to thank you so much, my sweet sis, for taking out a few minutes of your time to talk about COVID, a little bit about the industry, and most especially about George Floyd and how your books are helping to fight racism and bullying in America. Isn't this amazing? I was so happy I had someone I could call, my own person, and say, I'm going to interview you to talk about this topic, because it's so hard to not to ignore, to not talk about this right now. This is the time where we all need to bring out the good things in us. And you wrote these books way before this happened, because this has been happening in America for so long. So we thank you so much again for joining us today and for sharing your heart with us. And please, we will order your books. And we're so grateful to know you and so excited. My love to your family and to your kids. And we'll talk soon. You know, we always do. We'll text or chat very soon. And we'll see you soon on Flix Expo for our master classes, which we hope you'll join and help.
Sounds very good.
All right, dear. Love you lots. Bye. Thank you.
Same here. All right. Bye-bye.
I stand with all my fellow Americans. I love you all. Be safe and be well. I'm out. Subscribe to this video, you know, pray, sing a song. Be happy in this moment because you're alive and you can see this. This is actually history in the making. And I hope that somehow you're part of it. And please, if you want to share your stories with us, whether your COVID-19 stories or your George Floyd stories, please reach out to us at www.chichimovies.com/GTV. See you guys next week.